All right, what's up, guys? Tools Rock here with Kyle and Ryan, back with another top 5 video.
Yeah, you're so used to saying reaction video.
But we're doing top 5 of April. Yep, that's the month that it just was.
Yep, April. Top 5, just our best reactions. If you haven't watched one of these before, yeah, we're just going to pick from whatever we reacted to over the month. And basically whatever our favorite 5 each was. Yeah. But yeah, first let's just jump into like what we're choosing from. We actually did quite a few this month, but actually we were just talking about how kind of this month, kind of a weaker month, honestly, in terms of...
Or just like a lot of decent stuff, but nothing like like just really stood out. It was hard to really choose.
Totally. It was a lot of like kind of middle of the road stuff or good stuff, but you know, nothing that, like you said, just blew our minds. But yeah, starting off with Bleed From Within, Into Nothing, then As I Lay Dying, Destruction or Strength, Secrets, Come Down, If I Were You, Hate Me, featuring Ryan Kirby, Captives, Falling Apart, Bury Tomorrow, Better Below, Fit for an Autopsy, Fear Tomorrow, Ghost Iris, Made to Rust, Lotus Eater, Narco, The Contortionist, Reimagined, Lee McKinney, A Clock Without a Craftsman, Until I Wake, Sinking Under, The Devil Wears Prada, The Thread, Crossfaith, Digital Parasite, By the Thousands, Cold Spots, Earth Shatter, WTM.
We have a new song.
We have a new song, by the way. A little ad break. Check out our new song right here if you haven't already. Pronoia Freeform. But anyway, Caligula's Horse, Slow Violence, Currents, A Flag to Wave, Make Them Suffer, Drown With Me, Asking Alexandria, Down to Hell, Shrine of Malice, Infernal Darkness, August Burns Red, The Narrative, I Wrestled a Bear Once, Gift of Death, The Ghost Inside, Aftermath, In Heart's Wake, Son of a Witch, Polaris Masochist, Live, and that's
one doesn't count, right?
Yeah, that doesn't really count because we've already really heard that song, so yeah.
It was just the live thing.
We'll omit that song.
Yeah. Void
it. Yeah, so I guess jumping right into it, my number 5 was Currents, A Flag to Wave. I like that. I like Currents a lot. They really, especially their instrumentation, like they're just, a very dope sort of genty, metal band. Breakdown. Yeah, I just like the vibe usually that they have, and I thought A Flag to Wave was a good song.
They probably would have been my number 6 or 7. Definitely an honorable mention.
Gotcha. Yeah. Also, I like the live video, I have to say.
Right. Yeah. The live videos are always dope. I think that's why I didn't put it on the list, because I figured like the live video was kind of swaying it.
Made you think it was better than it was, or whatever. Yeah.
Or it just was my number 5 is The Contortionist, Reimagined, which was like a live from the studio thing.
Yeah.
It was really, really dope. I thought that was had not heard that song, because it's an older song of theirs, right? Like it wasn't a new release.
Yeah, it's not a new release. Yeah.
Yeah.
That one would be probably an honorable mention for me as well. It didn't make the list, but I like that one a lot as well. The Contortionists, they're dope. They're kind of a little bit different from what we've been doing a lot recently, which is just a lot of obviously like straight up like heavy and metal stuff, obviously. But yeah, I like the prog stuff as well. The next one I would do for number 4 is Ghost Iris, Made to Rust.
Yeah.
I liked this one a lot. I remember it was very heavy, but it had...
I
remember really liking the guitar tone as well. Was one thing that really stood out to me on that one.
And it was quite like the journey of a song, I think I remember too. Like it started out one way and I thought, okay, this is how it's going to be like the whole song. And then I think it kind of made quite a shift. Had multiple different levels of like heavy playing.
Yeah, it totally fit into that like very, heavy vibe, but at the same time, like I think we even mentioned it on the video, it had a lot of different, like you just said, layers of heavy.
Yeah, it wasn't one-dimensional by any means,
no.
Which a lot of like really heavy stuff can be. I think they would have been 6 or 7 as well. Like I had them on my first list.
Gotcha.
Whenever we went through it all. I had Caligula's Horse, Slow Violence as my number 4. Wasn't my favorite Caligula's Horse song I've ever heard. I think I haven't listened to it since that reaction. Like the Tempest was definitely, I think, better.
Yeah, the Tempest or
I don't
know. Yeah, but that song was so dope.
Yeah.
I think that was in probably both of our top 5s last month.
I think it was either my 2 or 3 or something. It might have been your 1. I think it was your 1, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
But this time around, honestly, this one didn't even make my top 5.
Oh wow!
Yeah, and I love Caligula's Horse.
Yeah.
But yeah, that one just really, and I
It
need
wasn't
to listen
super
to it more.
remarkable by any means.
Yeah, and I need to listen to it more because again, they're proggy, and the more you listen to prog, the more you sort of
that might end up being like your
grows on
favorite
you.
song on the upcoming album.
Totally,
for all
yeah.
you know, like if you listen to it enough.
But just judging off the one-time listen, it just it didn't do it for me as much as some of these other songs did.
I mean, they were at my number 4, almost just as like their Caligula's Horse. I'm just gonna throw them in there.
Yeah,
like
you have to almost, yeah. Except I don't.
Yep. You didn't.
I didn't.
I am their new number 1 fan. You were last month.
I was, yeah. I was fanboying hard last month.
I had August Burns Red, the narrative guitar playthrough.
For number 3?
Yeah, I thought that was really dope. I really enjoyed I know there's supposed to be vocals on it and everything, which I haven't listened to that version of it yet, but I remember being really like surprised with how heavy and intricate the guitar playing was in that song.
Yeah.
It definitely blew my mind to a certain degree. And the video was really cool, like all the candles, like he's just chilling.
That was a cool like setup. And I like that a lot as well, but another one that just didn't make my list, man. Have we had any similarities yet?
No, I
don't think we have.
No.
Okay, so my number 3 is Make Them Suffer, Drown With Me.
Yeah.
So yeah, that one's on your list, I assumed as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, that obviously was a dope song. I've really just recently been getting into Make Them Suffer, but I really like what I've heard. I like what they got going on with the keys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think their next album is going to be both the songs we've reacted to. I thought were really, really dope. I've listened to like their last 2 albums a few different times, and I like they're both good. The 2 albums ago is like really kind of like his vocals are really deathy, like la, 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 like really like that. Not like that, but like less like a little more, like just black metal sounding.
Okay, yeah.
So it's a little not my style, but then like the one in between, their last album that they put out is really refined and dope, I think, and I think this one's I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, I think this album's gonna be really cool. Moving on, number 2.
Just the guitar tone in both those songs is really good.
Yeah, no, I really like a lot of things about that band, like not just obviously the keys, but that's a really cool, obviously, element of it. So number 2 for me was By the Thousands, Cold Spots. I actually really like this band, and again, I'm a little bit biased because I've seen them live and they're from Minnesota and all that. But at the same time, like they got something cool going on with. I just loved like the djenty guitar.
Yeah.
Their guitar work is really what does it for me. I've since at first I wasn't sure about the vocals, but it since has grown on me. I've listened to their album, a few times now, and I actually like the vocals more now. But definitely their guitar work is just so dope. Like the djentiness, but also just their lead work and the solos and just everything is.
They almost made it on my list as well. They were in my top 8 here.
Yeah, I had to put them pretty high because I really have been listening to them lately and getting into them. So
yeah, I should listen to that album. I listened to like the first 6 or 7 songs one morning.
Gotcha.
Oh, my number. Wait, so that was your number 2?
Yeah, number 2.
Did I double up? I doubled up one.
You did on the third. Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
My second was Lee McKinney's.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah. I thought that was really cool. I love him and I love Born of Osiris. Like I just really thought that was a cool. Yeah, no, I'm not usually instrumental crazy, as I've said before, but I just really like him.
Yeah. No, that's another
kind
honorable
of biased pick as well.
Yeah, that's another like honorable mention I would say for me. A lot of honorable mentions I could say because again, like a lot of these were like good songs, but nothing that was just like, oh, that really is like my favorite. But that's another like good song that I really liked as well.
We just don't do it when we do it good. Like at least it seems like an instrumental band once every 2 weeks or something like that.
Yeah, every once in a while. Yeah.
I really like his guitar playing.
I do too. You know, I'm
and there's
a
the
big
saxophone
Born
too.
Yeah, the sax was cool. I really like sax. Like Tesseract has used sax in their songs, and that's just cool. But yeah, I just really like Born of Osiris as well.
What's
all right? Number one.
I have no idea what it's gonna be. Pronoia Freeform.
Yeah, dude. Check out our new single. No. I Wrestled the Bear Once. Gift of Death.
Right.
That was new for me. You've obviously heard that before.
They would have been my number one for sure. That would have been my number one.
But obviously these guys, they're, you know, also kind of like the Spirit Box. At least two of the members from this band in Spirit Box, and like we're both huge
the guitars
Spirit Box.
And vocals.
Yeah, we're both huge Spirit. You're wearing Spirit Box merch. Represent. But
dude, so much hair. Hair just flew
up. It's a cloud. But no, I mean that song was just absolutely crazy. But I had to put them up there. I mean, I like the song, but I had to put them up there just because it's I Wrestled a Bear Once, man. Yeah. It goes without saying.
Have you listened to that album yet? You gotta listen.
No, I have to. No,
you gotta.
But yeah, just because of the whole Spirit Box connection, and I love the vocals, obviously, and I love his guitar work and his tone is just really good.
Just the song's so fucking great. The whole album's like that, like just off the wall, complete, just random breakdown, like where you don't expect it, you know.
Yeah.
Or just time changes, and it's nutty. It's about as crazy as it gets, in my opinion, or in some directions, as crazy as it gets. So my number one was Make Them Suffer.
Okay,
it's
cool.
It's definitely the song I've listened to the most, like re-listened to. Actually, it might be the only song that I've really, like, there might be the only band like that from this month that I really dove into heavy. Other than By the Thousands, I definitely dove into them a bit. But so by default, like they just get it because I've listened to it like 100 times.
Yeah,
I really like that song.
Yeah, whatever like bands or songs really make you listen on your own time more, it really deserve obviously a shout out. That's a dope song, dope band. Cool. I guess that wraps up yet another top 5 reaction songs, or I don't even know what to call it really, like. Best song reactions of the month. Something like that.
Our favorite songs.
Yes.
Of the month.
Yeah.
That we reacted to.
Yeah, this was a weirder month though, again, getting back to it, because like in previous months, it's been like at least 5 that have like really jumped out at us, I feel like. But this was another one where it's just kind of like, they're all good, but...
The quarantine too. You gotta throw that out.
Yeah, that's gotta be... probably a reason. It was hard to find like newer stuff as well. Cool. Well, subscribe. You know what to do. You know what I'm about to say if you've ever made it to this point in one of our videos before. Subscribe. We should just have just record an outro and just not have to do it every time.
We gotta be personal.
Yeah. Keep it real.
Keep it real and raw.
Yeah. So... subscribe. If you haven't subscribed by now and you're still watching, what are you doing?
Yeah, what are you doing?
But like the video, check out our single, and we'll see you guys later.